So we moved into the new apartment.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we're still working out the kinks. We don't have beds. It's a 1-bedroom apartment. There's 3 of us, but we're having a good time.
That's so good to hear, Mikayla. You've had a really tough year, but you've come so far and worked so hard. You deserve this.
Well, that's the last of them.
Thank you for helping us move, Calb.
Oh, no problem. I'm here to help.
Well, you can probably get going now. It was so good seeing you.
You guys want to go see a movie or something?
Oh, we have Oh, so I recently got out of a not-so-ideal living situation.
You guys are goddamn bums! You can't keep mooching off all your friends for a place to stay. You keep smoking cigarettes in my living room. You keep making forts out of all my furniture and blankets. Enough! It's been months! You guys need to find your own place to stay.
Things are looking up, and I'm back on my feet. As you know, this has been a really difficult year for me.
You deserve success, Nick. I'm glad to hear that.
So, what's next, Teach?
I'm not your teacher. You don't have to call me that. Why don't you tell me how your week was?
Well, it was actually pretty sick, Dr. Jill, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, things have been going pretty well for me, considering, you know more than anyone how terrible my year's been.
No, I don't actually. This is our first session. So, how's the new living situation?
Dr. Jill, honestly, not that great.
Oh, elaborate on that. What's going on, Mikayla?
So we picked who got the single room. And before we get into the logistics of it, I just want to emphasize that I am paying most of the rent. And before we get into the logistics of it, I just want to emphasize, since I am paying most of the rent, I should get the room. And you guys can make do in the living room.
Well, Mikayla, we already discussed this.
Yeah, so we talked about it.
You're not getting the room.
And I know that this is really awkward for you, and I'm sorry about that, but the thing about Nick and I is we need space. We're big boys, we've got a bunch of shit to unpack, we're gonna need a lot of space.
Mikayla, come on, there's 2 of us.
So they got the room. Their argument was that there's 2 of them, so they need more space. Fine, I get that. But when they were all done moving in, what do I find? Hey guys, I got groceries, bunk beds, bunk beds. Bunk beds?
It's not that we want the room. It's just that we don't want you to have it.
So, Mikayla's mad at me because Danny and I got bunk beds, but I really couldn't care less about that. And now I think Danny's mad at me because he doesn't want to sleep in the same bed as me.
Oh, Danny, is that your boyfriend?
No?
Oh. May I inquire why you want to sleep in the same bed as Danny?
He's warm. He radiates heat. It's just nice to have someone there. I think it's due to the fact that I constantly need to be held and given attention at all times.
Nick, go to bed.
And besides, when we were homeless, we would share beds all the time, Dr. Jill. Any bed we could get. And the occasional bench.
Oh, Nick, I was not aware that you were homeless at one point.
What do you mean by that?
I was not aware that you were living without a home.
Dr. Jill, there's a lot of things you don't know about me.
So Mikayla's really pissing me off because, okay, so we had this tree outside our apartment. And before I get started, let me just say, this was a nice tree, Dr. Jill. You would have loved it. Mikayla does this to it.
But what does that have to do with the bunk beds?
What? I didn't tell you about the bunk beds. How do you know about the bunk beds? I didn't tell you about the bunk beds.
So, how's the roommate situation? Any improvements?
Improvements with what?
The last time we spoke, you were having problems with your roommates.
Oh, that? Oh, that's over. You're still on that?
Oh, you resolved the problem?
Oh, no. No, we didn't.
Oh, do you want to talk about it?
Must be done.
You're my best friends. I don't want to hurt you. You guys are all I have, but I will if I have to. I'll blow.
I will f***ing end you. You mean nothing to me. Neither of you mean even a little bit to me.
You both know what you did wrong.
You shut up! This isn't happening. This isn't reality. Let's do it. I'm gonna f***ing blow your f***ing brains out, you stupid piece of f***ing shit, Danny.
Yeah, so we got evicted. Why are we talking about this? This happened like 6 days ago. I saw you 7 days ago, and I've been evicted for 6. What more do you want, Dr. Jill?
So, how was your week been?
I'm sorry, but do you have any lotion? My hands, they're so dry.
I don't have any lotion, no. Were you injured?
You know how it is, Dr. Jill. In New England, there are 2 seasons. There's summer, and then there's winter. And right now, it is winter, and oh, we are in it. No, I really can't complain about anything, Dr. Jill. It's been a pretty good week. I went to the movies with Egg, saw Bohemian Rhapsody. It was fine. It was fine. Everything's been fine, except for my hands. They're just so fucking dry all the time. And it's so annoying. Like, I don't get it. Like, in October, my hands are great. I love my hands in October. And then November and December. They're...
What happened to your foot?
Oh, Danny broke it with a baseball bat.
What the hell?
Why are you crying? Stop crying.
I can see my bone.
Are you sure you don't have any lotion? I was snooping around earlier and saw a lot of creams, but no lotion. And you really come off like a lotion girl.
Nick, get out of my office.
Say no more.
So I was at the supermarket earlier today, and the cashier gave me too much change, and I didn't say anything, and I just felt terrible about that all day.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but you are bleeding so much.
Oh yeah, Mikayla knifed me.
What?
Oh yeah, she got me real good. Don't worry though, my buddy Calb stitched it up for me. See you next week, Teach. Good set.
Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. Help. You know I need someone. Help.